Good morning, everyone. So today, beautiful Sunday morning. We finally got some pigs coming in halfway decent down here at a local farmer's property. So now it's time to set the pig brig. They done came in 2 times, I believe, over 4 days. So gonna set it, start conditioning them. I don't know how much conditioning we're gonna do, if we're just gonna kind of drop the trap and just let them get used to the netting, because most of the time if the pigs weren't put there or like trapped previously then turned loose, which happens a lot here in Alabama, but sometimes, like if they're just brand new out in the wild, they don't really have that kind of, I guess, hesitation to go in the mesh net trap, the pig brig. So what I wanted to show y'all before we get down in the woods is a couple extra tools that we take along with us. So I have just a small brush axe here, a sharpshooter, and a garden rake, or a yard rake, whatever you want to call it. So yard rake, you know, just good to clean out leaves and stuff like that and kind of see what's up under. You know, a lot of times on the bottom of the trap it might get all clumped up, and that really helps it clean it out and get it laid down. Sharpshooter, several uses, same thing. You might have like a root or something, you can chop that out, something like that. You know, it's real good for that. Same thing with the brush axe. If you got a lot of Chinese privet or yopon or something like that, just a lot of little pissy old shrubs, you can just get in there and chop those out and get them cleaned up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go down to the farm. We're going to meet up with the farmer. He's got the pig brig and all the other accessories with it, and so we'll kind of go over what all's in the pig brig and how to set it up.
Alright, pig brig set up again. This is a local, somewhat local farm to us. I used to hunt it years ago with dogs. Never had a whole lot of hogs, but they're starting to come in pretty good, pretty heavy. We've got a pretty good sounder here. I think we've got 12 to 15 in it. I'll have to look and get some good counts on it on our cell cam. We've been baiting for a couple weeks. The hogs only came in, I think we had baited up for 10 days. They came by, and then it was another week and they came back. So now we've got their attention. They came back a couple of nights together, you know, congruently. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our pig brig up right here. As you can see, it's in like an old ravine. It steps down to a creek over there, steps down from, you got hay fields up here. We got cows up there. That's why we're not gonna sit up there in that nice, pretty little easy access area. I don't like to sit in the open myself. I don't. That's just my personal preference. But we're gonna clean this area out. We've been baiting right here against this log. Right here, I got a hole dug, and it's probably 2.5, 3 foot deep. It's full of corn, and they're just now starting to work that. They hit all the easy stuff, and they're starting to hit the hard stuff. So we're gonna take and put the edge of our trap right along here in that circle and try to use this as a funnel, because it's already got some bait down there. They know where it's at, and then we're just gonna have it to where we can get them to come up under the net. Hopefully we can catch them pretty quick, because we got to we were supposed to meet the landowner. He couldn't make it this morning, so we're gonna set everything up and do the video and all that. People hook. Make sure not to cut on the net, because it's packed in there very well. Pull it. Now, grab this, set it in front, and this should just be the net, the whole trap itself. Yep. All right, it's already outside. This one was way better than that one I bought. All right, so there's our net, y'all.
So this is a brand new trap, as you can tell.
Yep, brand new. A brand new trap.
So of course it comes with the trap inside.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be worth a piss without it. Now it don't come with T-posts, but we got T-posts. Courtesy of
You're
Mr.
gonna need
Farmer.
T-post and T-post driver. I like 7-foot T-post. I think all we had today is 6 and we had a mixture 6 and 7, so we got some soft soil here as well. So we're gonna just really have to pay attention to how we do it, make sure it's all set up. But this trap works like a spring. We have caught it to where we've had so deadgum many in there.
Changed them to the wolf fangs.
Yeah, they went to wolf fangs, baby.
We used to have the Berkshire, and wasn't a big fan, and so we did our own wolf fangs. And I actually wrote a review the other day too, because they were asking about a review on this trap, and I was like, y'all need to switch to wolf fangs. So it looks
we
like
got
they
wolf
could have
fangs.
felt it.
Hey, Pig Brig is the way to go, baby.
Of course, got the manual.
Don't need no manual. Yep. Yeah, we're country boys. We don't need no stinking instructions. Which honestly, we have set this same style trap up quite a few times. So
And that's the driver for the wolf fang.
Yep.
There you got.
there's your
Yep.
there's your driver. You take these for you guys who don't know how to use it. Slide them right in that little slot right there, and then drive them down in the ground. And that little loop, of course, these are all individuals. That little loop right there stick up, and you hook your cable into it and go from your T-post back to this, and that's what anchors it down to the ground.
Yeah.
We're going to try to walk you guys through it.
And this is what's going to be going from the end of that to the T-post.
Yeah, those are your cam straps.
Yep. So
Now
it's just
here's your measuring strap.
yeah.
Measuring strap is the orange and black one, and it's got little marks on it to tell you what 5 foot is, what 9 foot is, or whatever. You know, you put your center a post in the center through that ring, and then pull it straight out to that one, and it tells you your radius of it.
They gave us some good zip.
So
ties.
it's actually, the design of it, I absolutely love it, because I've been a builder for 30 years now, and I'm assuming this guy right here probably had to build houses or built a lot of stuff in his time, make a little jig. Is basically, he made a jig so you didn't have to measure each individual thing.
Yeah. And then
All in one.
the U-bolts, what goes to the top of the T-post to attach to the net.
Yep.
And then here's basically your adjustment rods. I don't know the official term for these in the manual.
Those are what hold the inside of the circle down.
So at an angle, allow the trap to slide up and create that funnel-like trap.
Yeah.
But then it falls right back down.
Alrighty.
on the new Pig Brigs. This is a brand new trap, like we said. But we got our first Pig Brig about 2 years ago now, and these buckles here that you put around the T-post, they were way too small. And now they got these cam stracks here, and it looks like these hooks are also bigger, beefier. Looks like they've upgraded a lot of equipment.
Yeah,
You can see like on the edge of the trap here, you have this HOG ring, and so you lift this trap up over here, and then the goal is for your cam strap to come over that white rope. You see the end of this cam strap will come out. I'll lengthen it out. There'll be an earth anchor back here, and that's what creates that tension and that pull and gives the trap their flex and bounce. You see, it seems like a lot on just this one, but then when you have 10 of them doing it, they're all counteracting each other, and it creates a good strong trap.
like a big spring.
So we got her set up, got all the posts and the attachment here, as you see, carries on down, and then you got the earth anchor here. Got the buckle here where you tighten her up, as you see, just decent amount of tension, nothing crazy.
Show them that one down there at the bottom.
Then you also have this.
Yeah, you really need that.
You have to have this one on the outside. You don't double loop it through for the board chill, just on this inside here. So that gives it its flex and allows to keep the trap from not just keep getting pushed in or like draw up on one's back.
For these are your rods that go on these big clevises here. I take the sides and I push it back where it's almost somewhat plumb. It's about 10 inches to a foot off of the T-post. And I take these at a hard angle and push them in or drive them in. This is really soft, so it's not that hard. You can leave them up that high. And what it does is it lets the sides come up. That way your hogs can come in. I tend to just push mine all the way down. That way when they're coming in, they're coming in. They're committed. We've been pre-baiting this area already. So we're just gonna set it and go with it. When we're getting ready, we put us a good bit of bait out in the middle, and our heavy side, or side we want to come in on, we concentrate more on that. But I go around the edges, and you ain't gotta have a scoop or nothing. You take your hand, and I just take and throw it just like that, and let it hit that net. Some goes in, some goes out, but it lays right under there. So when they're rooting in, they're feeding the whole time. I don't like putting a line. I don't know. It's just something that we do. It's worked for us. So we usually use 150, 200 pounds at a time. That ought to get them in there and get them where you want them.
So here's kind of the finished end result of the pig trap, the Pig Brig. So we got back here staked down a little tighter because we're expecting the pigs to either come from this front or come around and go right down to the end of that log. So hopefully this being tighter here on those two will get them to funnel in here and funnel in from the front. So there's still some corn buried along the logs, but hopefully this easier pickings is more enticing. And sows and little pigs, so should do the trick. All right, so as you saw, that was Pig Brig setup video. You know, just a brief, quick introduction there for how we do it, and you know what's been working for us. Like I said, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.